Good morning, folks. We're here for a full-on get ready with me this morning, including my skincare because I got a lot going on. I do think I know the culprit. It might be that new NYX butter bronzer that I used the other day. Possibly. Or my skin is just not having it right now. King Charles, I did attack him to get him cleaned out. Hopefully, he's gone within a day or two. I'm going to start it with the Innis Volcanic PHA Pore Refining Toner. This here clears pores. So we're going to start with this. I do currently have new lighting happening out here. If you watched yesterday's Get Ready with me, Grace was asking for our ring light so she could do videos of her own. And I, of course, was like, sure. Let me see what I can do. She currently has my ring light. And I have new lights, which I do show in yesterday's Get Ready with me. Man, this bugger hurts. I tore right into it. I don't know if it's anybody else. When you get like a really big one that just, it's not easily poppable, do you stick hot scalding water on it to get it to shrink and then be able to easily clean it out? Sometimes I like leaving these ones alone and just letting them do their thing and then it'll eventually go away, but I attacked this one last night and then again this morning. So hopefully it clears up in a day or two. So that was the toner. Next, I'm going to go in with The Ordinary Salicylic Acid 2%. This one. So I'm just going to start. This is going to go all over my face. It's that time of year. My skin's dry, okay? It's always dry. But it's that time of year where I'm outside more. I'm doing back to my working out. Honestly, trying new makeup and whatnot. So I need to I'm getting back into the salicylic acid. One, just in case my workouts cause breakouts. Because I usually, when I work out, I tend to get breakouts a lot more on my forehead. So I'm kind of using this to try and hopefully help to any new makeup that I am using. And get this right here. You don't have to put this directly on your skin. You could just take, sometimes what I'll do is just take 4 or 5 drops, put it into my moisturizer that I'm using, and then put that on my face. I'll leave the skincare that you guys are seeing me use right now in the description box. So you're in case you're hey, what did Tammy just put on her face? And I'll just rub this in, even down to the jawline. It does look oily, but it's okay. It'll also help. I thought I just felt something on my face. It'll also help give your skin a nice glow because it isn't oil. Just pat it on this part because dang, that bugger. It's fighting for its life. It's I ain't leaving. So I've just gotten back into using this too, the past, 4 days now, I think. And there's also a good chance, because this wasn't there before I started using this again, there's a good chance that I already had something developing here, and using the salicylic acid might have helped bring it out. So it might not even be from a new product, but if I had to assume what product, I would say the NYX butter bronzer. I gotta read the ingredients on that. I know Physicians Formula as much. I do have one of their bigger palettes. as much as I like Physicians, oh my gosh, Physicians Formula face, like the bronzers and that, they do break me out as well. So if there's a component in the NYX butter bronzer that's similar, that could also be a culprit. But I would assume I would get more than just this one right here. Okie dokie then. Let's see. I'm just gonna wipe my fingers off. Hopefully this light, I was gonna get another ring light, but then I found this other light. It's two lights. They're not ring lights, but they have the same settings as the ring light. And it's like, if I can get more brightness or something that helps you guys see my skin more, that would also be nice. My tripod is broken. I currently have tape wrapped around it. I'm going to, might have to, pick up another one that's more durable. I currently just have like a $12 tripod that I've been using. All right, so I'm going to go in next with the Innis Free Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Acid Face Serum. I do 2 pumps of this. And just put this all over. So today I'm going to use the ColorPop Twilight Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to try and do a neutral look with it first. I did swatch just quickly this morning 3 of the shimmers. Man, they feel super soft. My nose is once again super dry. Does anybody else like the super, like, glowy face skin? I do. I do, especially where I am so darn oily. My hair is pulled up in a bun for now. It's, oh, I don't got a brush. I have it so that I just have the front part up today, but I need a brush so I can brush the back out, but we're just going to keep my hair up for now. Today is well, I did all the laundry yesterday, meaning it's all washed and it's at the end of my bed, and I need to put it away. I feel like being close like this, it's causing shadowing, like right here, coming back further. I will play around with the lighting to get it to how I want it. All right. I need to make sure I put the skincare in the description today too. Next, I'm going to go in with the Innisfree Dewy Glow Jelly Cream with Jeju Cherry Blossom. I do like this stuff. When I was at Walmart the other day, I went ahead and took another look just to see what Innisfree products Walmart does carry. And they have that face serum I just used. And what else did they have? Not a whole lot. I know Sephora carries the whole line, and I have found it at Winners once when I went to Winners last, which was probably 2 weeks ago. I checked and there was no Innisfree there. If I notice that my breakouts, I don't think the Innisfree stuff is causing my breakouts because I've been using it for months now. I might switch up my toner and go back to a salicylic acid toner. Because I checked and none of my skincare has salicylic acid in it, except for that one, the Ordinary Salicylic Acid Serum. We will see if that is enough, besides like my face wash. So I'm gonna let this sit for a second. I'll put the cover on this. Maybe I'll just start with my eyebrows. Wipe the hands off. Actually, I'll put some lip balm on first. Yeah, my face is definitely angry with me this morning. So I'll show you what I picked out right quick after I put some lip balm on. So I have the Sephora lip sleeping mask, the hot cocoa one. I really do hope they bring this one back. I dug out the Laneige one just because I want to make sure I start using that one too. I don't know. I like this one better. I am not starting my day with a matcha this morning. I start my day with a chocolate protein shake, Premier Protein. I have the chocolate milkshake flavored one. Hands down. I mean, I'm a person, I know this is a get ready with me, but you know, Chatty Get Ready with me. Here we are. I've tried many different brands of protein powders and that, and I always come back to the Premier protein powder. I prefer the Premier protein powders over the ones that are already made. The chocolate milkshake Premier protein powder does not taste like a protein shake. It does not taste like protein powder. It tastes like I just poured myself a tall glass of chocolate milk. Anyways, yesterday after supper, because yesterday's supper, I made chicken balls, pork fried rice, and pot stickers. I didn't finish all of mine, but I did tell Matt, I was like, I think we put too much on our plates. And I wanted something sweet last night. Currently, I mean, we still have some chips here in the house, but I was telling Matt, I gotta stop bringing junk food into the house. 3 of us are trying to lose weight, myself included. I mean, I've been working out, but I'm not really doing much about my eating habits, so I want to change them up. So for a sweet treat last night, I made a chocolate protein shake, which was great. Instead of starting my morning with matcha, because I put coffee creamer in that, I was like, I'm just going to start my morning with a protein shake for now. If I need caffeine, which I don't think I do, I'll make something, but I have enough matcha for 4 more cups, and I think after that, I'm going to stop buying matcha for now. But then now my thing is, I literally just went and bought coffee creamer. I use too much coffee creamer. Me working out is not going to do anything if I also don't rein in my eating habits. I've done it before. I can do it again. So losing weight is hard. I feel like for me though, it's mostly because, I don't know, I can work out, but if I work out and then I turn around and eat a pint of Ben and Jerry's, I mean, that workout pretty much did nothing for that day, right? Even though you're not going to gain weight right away from having 1 pint of ice cream, but, you know, it adds up if you continuously do so. So for the eyebrows today, I'm going to use that Maybelline one I used yesterday. The Maybelline, what's it called? Express Brow. This is in the shade, I think it said Ultra Slim Pencil 250 Blonde. So, I gotta take the other cap off too. Try not to lose those. I am gonna put stuff on my face, but because of that right there, I scratched myself here, but because of that right there, I don't really want to cover it with product. Part of me feels like this pencil is the old Maybelline pencil that I was talking about yesterday that had the green cap that I used to use and buy all the time. There was also a Marcel, and again, I think Marcel, I have to look it up, is a Canadian makeup company brand. But this reminds me an awful lot of the Maybelline brow pencil that I used to buy all the time, as well as one from Marcel that Marcel used to carry. Actually, Marcel might still carry it, but I stopped buying them when I got into e.l.f. and Essence. And even though their brow pencils are not like super skinny like this, I like them. This one at Walmart, I believe, was $8 something. Let's see, do these look? This one looks more skinny. I like to try and get them as close as possible. I do like this color. Oh, the shadowing showing up for you guys a lot. Sorry. I'm not sure how to not have it shadow. Something I gotta figure out. I might have to maybe move the lights. Okay. I do feel like with this lighting though, I feel like I can see my skin better. Like I can see the pores and that. Like you can see like, you know, the little bumps and stuff that I have. Which is nice, because like I said, I do like being able to see people's skin and like what's going on their faces, right? So I'll figure out the shadowing when so don't worry. I might just need the placement of where I have the lights at. I might just need to put them in a different spot. All right, so we are going to go, I have this. Yeah, I'll use this. We're going to go with the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow. Again, it's in the shade 00 Fair Light. And I kind of don't want to irritate this anymore. So I'll try and take some of the redness down, but if I don't get it all, I just don't want to irritate it anymore than what it already is. Clean sponge. It did stain though from the e.l.f. and the whatever blush I used. It did stain. Grace and I, tomorrow, we need to be out of here by, I don't know, kind of early. Early for her. We need to leave here like around 1 o'clock tomorrow for a doctor's appointment. Oh, Luna, please don't do whatever it is you're a goat to do. Do not go up there. No. If you want to get on your cat tree, you get down. Do I? I will come over there. No, Luna! Jeez Louise. Don't look at me now, because you're not listening. I might have to move her her cat tree somewhere else, because now what she's doing is she's jumping onto the computer stand, jumping onto the tower, and then jumping onto her cat tree instead of just getting on it normally. Yeah, you be up there looking down at me like I'm a peasant. Okay, so I think that's blended nice. Again, it's not like covering everything up, but it's covering what I like to have covered up. All right. Before I do a little concealing, I'm going to go into the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand contour in the shade. Oh, this is leaking. Fair Light. I feel like nothing's coming out now. Gotta like shake it down. Oop, too much. Hey Grace, do you know anything about how to get shadows from happening? See that?
You can't. Period.
What if I move that light either in front of me or more off to the side? Could you try for me, please? No, that's way too far back. It has to. No, that's shadowed even more. Go way over there. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. No shadow. Thank you.
You're not welcome.
Oops.
Haha.
Same thing with that light.
Oh, look at that. You got it.
It's okay. I got wipes. Doing my makeup. Nope. Over the... That'll work right... Yeah, put it down. Right there will work. Thank you. Oh, crap. I swear you just had it and there was no shadow. Hopefully this, it's not as much shadow. Hopefully that'll be fine for you guys.
Oh, hello. There's a doll.
Yeah, see, when I put the lid on now stuff comes out. Yeah.
You wanna go bully children?
No.
Why?
Why would I want to do that for?
It's fun.
Alright, so let's get this blended in. I do have more on this side. More than what I wanted. Is that hair? No. Oh, maybe. Maybe I should, don't worry, I'm still here. I'm just gonna turn it. I'm gonna see if turning the brightness up would help. Oh, maybe that is the full brightness.
She's taller than me.
Hopefully you guys don't mind, just while I figure out how to get shadowing to not happen. Looks like I have them on the brightest setting already. Okay. I feel like I need to bring that closer.
Oh, God, I'm still tired.
I know. Can you come here for a second, please?
Trying to
Just bring that one closer because now I can't. I'm trying to make sure. There we go. Thank you. My phone will adjust to it in a minute. I'm trying to make sure I can see my. Don't shadow it, please. I'm trying to make sure I can. You guys can see my skin for what's going on. That looks pretty blended. I know it's not like super colorful or pigmented. I don't like my stuff too pigmented anyways.
Why is it cold in here?
You find it cold in here? Well, I do have that window open. So we're going to go in the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. I'm in the shade 110. Or at least this is the one that I use.
You really need to get rid of these. They're way too dull.
Just blend that in. Take an allergy pill, see if that helps. But you gotta take it consistently, just not one time and then be like, oh, it doesn't work.
Yeah, what? It's been like 3 weeks now?
I do feel like that, the Ordinary Salicylic Acid Serum, I do feel like that is playing a role in the glow that's in my skin. Which I like. And you also might be like, why don't you do your concealer and then the e.l.f. contour thing? I don't know, it's just the way I've always done it. Alright. Next we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush. Not my favorite, and the name is on the side apparently. I think this one says Maui. Let me put on my glasses. I should get some bifocals. My glasses are so dirty, so if it shows up in the camera, holy, I am sorry. Yeah, Maui. M-A-U-I is the shade.
Maui.
And for this, I'm going to, e.l.f. does have a putty brush that they use. I don't have that. I'm just going to use a brush that's a bit more dense. I'm going to actually use this one right here. It's angled. I'm just going to get this in here. I am going to go in with powdered bronzer, don't you worry.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
What would happen if I saved all my money for a suit?
No idea. This is a nice color.
Wow.
For me, it's finding the right brush to use with this. It's not a bad product. So if I say I don't like it, it doesn't mean it's bad. It just probably means Tammy needs to figure out how to use it properly. This, I think, for me, is the way to go. It does look like it has glitter in it, though. Because I'm seeing glitter on my cheeks. Not huge glitter, but... So that's with it and without. And now I have a hair. Same thing over here. I mean, it is a pretty shade. I do have another shade that's like an almost orange apricot. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, this light, the light's bugging me because it's leaving shadows. All right, for bronzer, I'm going to use the Benefit Hoola Secret Oasis duo. There's a bronzer and a blush. I'm going to use both, but I'll start with the bronzer. It's super... That's very light. I'm pretty sure I don't like this bronzer, but, you know, I need to give it a fair shot. So we'll load the brush up with this. This is the only Hoola... Not Hoola. This is the only Benefit face product I've ever used. I've used bronzer, or mascara... And I believe an eyebrow product. Yes, I have used Benefit eyebrow products. Definitely I've used their mascaras. I've tried a few. Shit, that's way too much bronzer. Does my forehead look yellow? Or no? Or is it just in the camera? In my mirror, it doesn't. I feel like to you guys, my forehead's gonna look yellow.
I love you.
I love you too.
It's raining.
Is it raining?
Yeah.
Man, we want to get outside. We haven't been outside since what, Friday? No, not even. Wednesday? We need the rain, mind you. But geez, it would be nice to... Maybe we just need to get rain jackets, Grace, so we can go outside.
Or we are rain jackets to be the baby.
I'm gonna go over this with this. It doesn't... Does it look powdery? No, actually it doesn't. But... Did you do a burrito? It stinks.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. Okay, my forehead's definitely bronzed. I'm not gonna bronze out here because I want the blush to be prominent. Alright, now we'll go into the blush, which is called Willa. So the bronzer is Hoola Lite, and then the blush is Willa. Hoola Secret Oasis bronzer and blush duo. And yeah, so we'll do this blush. And we'll use this brush. This one's stained from just previous blushes. I tend to come back to this one for my blushes. And I'm just gonna bounce it on here.
I find it annoying that this cat tree is taller than me.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't like it.
Ooh, is there glitter in this too? Holy moly.
Glitter?
Do you not see like gold glitter?
Shimmer.
I've got shimmer all over my cheeks. I'm not a fan of shimmer in blushes and that. If it's in there, it's in there, but it's not my first choice. I just want to... I think it's the e.l.f. product. Do I have enough blush? Yes. So I'm not gonna do highlighter because of how, I mean, I still glowy, which is what I like. Just pounce this. I can't really see you because these lights are blinding my eyes.
Oh.
Sorry.
It zoomies right now.
If it's too much, it just looks like it's a lot. Straight on, it looks darker, but it's...
Oh my god, the balls to go up.
I will go over it just a little. One thing that I did not pick out is a lip. So I figured I need to do my eyeshadow first. Is there a St. Bernard there? I do have the Benefit Roller Lash. They shaved it. Yeah, probably because the warmer weather. So we're finally going to give the Twilight palette from ColorPop a go. And no, Tammy's not going to go dark and grungy with it or smoky. Well, smoky possibly.
Go emo.
I do think I need to pull in another palette with this. So I'm just going to reach over here and grab the... I never even attempted to look for another palette that I could use as a pull-in palette, but we have them. Makeup by Mario, Master, Mattes, the neutrals. I did say a couple days ago I would be pulling this palette in a lot to use it up. We're going to go in the second shade here. We're going to start out with that. Put that all over. If you have this palette or a palette similar to it and you find yourself not reaching for it often, maybe put it on your desk or in your makeup bag. Have it accessible so that if you come across a palette like this or any palette where there's like no neutrals or colors that you could use to start out with and then just pull it in, it will help you use it up. I know I picked this one up to use with my ColorPop Super Shocks. So far, I have not used this with my ColorPop Super Shock. So far, I've just been using this to start out looks with other palettes or to finish looks off with it. So either way, it's getting used. All right. Next, I'm going to go into the shade. Say it out loud. This one right here. Say it out loud. I should put Twilight on today, even though I just got done watching it beginning to end twice not too long ago. Oh Lord, my nose is really dry here again. Shit, this light is blinding. Luna, please do not be getting at anything. I'm just gonna build that color up lightly out here. I'm pretty much just taking the brush and wiggling it back and forth. Oh my gosh. Luna! I can see her. She's somewhere she's not supposed to be. You know what? I'll be right back. Yes, you stay down, ma'am. Okay, on my eye, that is transferring as gray. I'm gonna do the same thing right here. Please stop peeking around the corner looking at me. Is that, let's swatch that. I guess it's not actually a brown, although it's this shade right here. Say it out loud. I feel like on my lid it's looking gray, even though it is brown. It looks warm toned swatched. But I guess it just depends on your skin tone and everything as well, right? So how this palette is going to look on me is going to look totally different on somebody else. It depends on like your undertones and whatnot. But it's looking cool toned and grayish on me so far. So that's that color. I should do a little bit more right here. For those of you who've been watching since like I started like posting back in maybe October of last year, do you miss me doing my random like meal haul, not meal hauls, like my meal planning videos and stuff? I haven't done one in a while. I'm meal planning, I just haven't recorded my meal planning. And like going through my cupboard and pantries and freezer and stuff. I don't do the sit down and random chats anymore because I feel like it could get too personal. And like I said, I don't want to talk about people, at least negatively. And it does seem weird to talk about people anyways. So that's kind of why I also stopped doing my kitchen table talks. Even though originally, and it still goes, my family are able to still watch me jibber jabber while doing my makeup. But this channel originally was started so that my family I could talk as if my family was sitting at the table with me. But now I don't do that because like again, I feel like I can get to a certain point with talking and then try not to go too far where we're talking like about real personal things that, you know, people wouldn't want nobody knowing and stuff like that. So would be nice though to do another sit down with Grace, which she did say she would do another one where she asks me a bunch of questions or vice versa and answer them. But yes, if you're new here, this channel was originally started with me doing kitchen table talks while doing makeup or meal planning and stuff like that, and I'd be like talking as if my family was there with me, because even though my family also lives in Canada, we live so far away. I'm a family of 4. It's too expensive. Like with the price of rent, it's too expensive to pay for 4 people's airfare to go visit our family, which is split between 2 other provinces. To fly there and back, and like you have to make sure you have all of your expenses back at home taken care of for rent and stuff, and then also Matt taking time off of work. It's a lot, a whole lot. But they're able to see me on here. All mine and Matt's family live close enough that they could all see each other several times throughout the year if they budgeted for it. Because they live closer together between Newfoundland and New Brunswick. Except for his brother. His brother's out here, but we don't. That's like a once a year thing. We don't hang out with his brother. All right. Next, I'm going to go into... what am I doing today? Anything? I'm like thinking either this green or this blue. I think I'm going to go into the green. I know, shocking, right? So yeah, which that green is called 17. I'm gonna put this out here and blend it into the crease. I'll swatch it so you guys can see how it swatches, because again, how it looks on my lid is not going to look. So this is, I'm gonna need to probably build it up a little bit. So it looks like that. Doesn't swatch the best, but you know, I'm not using primer. I don't use eye primer on my lids. So we're just gonna blend this out here. And then I'll blend it up a little bit. Just like that. I'll go into a little bit more. So yeah, that's how this channel originally was even started. Now it's more so just me doing get ready with me's, random grocery hauls, Flyer Wednesday. I'm gonna go do the same thing on the other side. I'm not a vlogger. I don't think I will ever get into the vlogging side. Although I do have a camera that I can use that would be perfect for vlogging. I'm not an interesting enough person, I think, for vlogging. Unless I vlog my cooking. Okay, now I'm going to take this brush, nothing on it, and just blend this inwards. My eyelash is sticking, possibly. That is a nice color green. I don't know if it's looking the same to you as it is me, like color-wise, but then I'm gonna go into this palette and go into that first shade I was using. I'm just gonna blend out here. Is anybody else getting bombarded either in their, well, mostly in the email about people like, hey, I watched your video and I noticed they're talking about like your SOE or SEO and, just all that stuff. I think I responded to one person saying like, no, thank you. And then someone was like, hey, just don't respond at all. It's like, I get they just want to, well, one, I think some of them are just scammers. And I do think some of them do want to just help people get their YouTube channels really going. But, I mean, I'm just here for a good time, okay? Even if I had no subscribers, I would still be sitting down here doing this, recording and posting. So, it's like, thank you, but no thank you. I know all about the SEO or SOE. I can't remember in what order that goes. I've read up on all that stuff. I'm good. if down the road I'm like, hey, I want to, you know, really get at my YouTube channel, guess what? I have the ability to do it myself and someone who could also help me do it. So, because I think the person who commented under yesterday's Get Ready With Me, that person may be also one of the people who keeps emailing me, but it just goes to my spam folder now because I'm not responding. Because I was going to respond in my comments this morning to it with a piece of advice. Then I was like, no, Tammy, don't. It's like, I'll give you some advice, buddy. No, thank you. All right. I think I'm going to stick with the green. I'm going to run that same green on the lower lash line. Ooh, that's smoky. So Grace did an order from Cheyenne for some clothes. Before I placed the order for her, I was looking at some gadgets. I believe I ordered 2 gadgets to help me like try and do different eye shadow designs and eyeliner. I never ordered eyeliner, but they're like these stencils. I thought that would be interesting to try out because, I mean, although I do have like a preference for how I do my eye looks, I thought it would be kind of fun to try out some stencils and see if I can do anything. Nothing on here. I'm just blending some more. I'm also debating if I want to do the green shimmer or if I want to do... Let's swatch these shimmers. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full-on shimmers, but the Forever Young one does have some sparkle in it. So we're going to swatch Edward. He feels thick. Prom Night. That one feels very nice. This one feels chunky. Immortal. And then we got Ice Cold. So we'll swatch these 4 first. So we have Edward. Then we have Prom Night. Immortal. One's kind of thick. This one's thicker than Edward. And then we have Ice Cold. So there's those 4. All right, I'm just gonna wipe these off so I can show you guys the rest. Then we have the Cullens. So we have the Cullens, Lion and Lamb. This one has it goes from green to purple shift. Did I already swatch these for you guys? Then we have Moonlit. And Irresistible. Yeah, I don't remember if I already swatched these for you guys or not. I feel like that green to purple one I did. I feel like it's hard to get that green one to show up from green to purple. I do need a wipe, and then I'll swatch that last one, the black one, because it does have shimmer in it as well. I don't think I want to do a green shimmer, because that one, the green to purple, I'm not a fan of that color shift. Not my favorite. To me, it's ugly. And then the last one we'll do is Forever Young. That one feels nice as well. That looks like a straight up black. Yeah, I could see a little glitter or sparkle in it, but nothing crazy. Yeah, I don't like that green shimmer. I do like these ones and like these two. Not really liking these two. So, yeah. And this is the only thing from the Twilight collection that I picked up because I knew I wouldn't use any of the other items. So I'm going to go into Moonlit and put that one all over the lid. I am not dressed yet because I was like, I don't even know what my eye look is going to look like. I think black t-shirt. I always say a black t-shirt, but I have black t-shirts and I think they just work good for a lot of the eye looks that makeup looks that I do. So yeah, this is the shade Moonlit. This one's not very soft. It feels like it could come apart quite easily in the pan. I do like that shade though. It's like, all right, Tammy, what next? I feel like I do want to do a little something more. Do I want to add a little blue to this look? Or a bit more green? I'll go into the Impossibly Fast shade right here. You're impossibly fast. I'm gonna put a little bit of this directly on the outer corner, but staying on the lid, not dragging this up. Oh, if you have not yet made it to my community tab, there is a poll for 3 eyeshadows. Whatever one is in the winning lead, like for tomorrow morning, that's the palette I'll be using. I've got to take Grace to the doctor's tomorrow. The last time I checked, it was the Chucky, the Glamlight palette for a Chucky that was in the lead for votes. But yeah, go vote. If you haven't voted, go to my community tab and vote on the palette you'd like to see me use for tomorrow's Get Ready with Me. I'm going to aim to get up extra early tomorrow morning. Because like I said, Grace and I need to be out of here by 1. I always think like I don't look good with dark smoky looks, and then I'm like, ooh, I like it. It's because I always do neutral, natural. I mean, I still do like, I have done a lot of smoky neutral glam looks, but like ones that are using things that aren't brown or burgundy. I haven't done a burgundy look in a while. I'm going to go back into that shimmer again. I mean, that is pretty. I'm not going to put nothing extra on this. I am going to just go over the corner right here because I might as well have it wrapped around, honestly. And then I'm just going to blend a little bit more. Yeah, I definitely like this color. I feel like I got more color on the under eye over here than I do over here. I'm just like, do I want to add anything else? No, I never put no more product on here. I'm just going over. I think I need to leave it so I don't ruin it. This is my green smoky look. So what did I use? I used Say It Out Loud, which is the shade here. I've used Impulsively Fast. I could have used that brown, but I didn't want to use the brown. I've used... Oh my gosh. This is the word Bella uses this and I can't pronounce it. Irrevocably? Nope. Irrevocably. You know that word. Bella, I know for a fact Bella says it in the movie. I've used 17 Moonlit. So I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades out of the 15. Next time I use this one, I'll do a blue look. To me, it's either you're going to do a green look or a blue look, or... I mean, you could definitely do the 2 browns in here, so like this one and then this one. And then probably use like one of these 2 shimmers or even these ones. You could also like do these 2. I mean, you could do it any way you want. Like you could literally even just do it this way. In rows, although these would all be shimmers. So I don't know. You could do however you like. Yeah, you could definitely do gray. You could do like these 2. Edward and Unconditionally. Anyways, a fun palette. This is my first look with it. It doesn't look green though. Does it look green to you? I'm going to take a little bit of a white matte So I'm gonna take this white matte. Just to brighten up a little bit in there. Crap, Matt just texted me. Hey babe, just letting you know, and then the text disappears. All right, it's gonna go like this. And let's do some mascara. Again, everything that I use will be in the description, even the skincare that I put on today. So let's throw some of this mascara on. It's probably too much of it. This mascara is too basic for this look. Sorry, I need something with a little bit more. You know what? I did like this. Well, let's try the Maybelline Surreal because I feel like this is on its last leg. Let's see if this gives me what I need. All right, just like that. I think I mean, I showed you guys what was in here, but I feel like I might need to go through here. Part of me thinks I need to get rid of the things I do not like that's in here instead of holding on to them. What are your thoughts on that? I don't think there's like a whole lot, but I do feel like, for instance, I have a Milani eye primer. I feel like I should just go ahead and get rid of it because I'm not going to use it. I have used it a time or two, but eye primer is just, it's not my thing. I don't know. Ooh, I do think so. You guys already know I do like a get ready with me at least 5 days, 5 times a week. I think. Oh, never mind. That's not till next month. Never mind. I know there's one Monday, but I think it's near the 17th of next month. I won't be doing a get ready with me because we have to leave super early in the morning, like, I don't know, 7:30 in the morning. I'm not going to do my makeup that early in the morning. Because I'd have to like get up around 6 to do it. Not that you guys are like, oh no, but you know. We have, for what we're doing with Grace, some of our appointments for her, they have to be booked pretty much once we go in for an appointment with her. We have to, after that appointment, book 2 weeks later. So pretty much every 2 weeks, Grace has an appointment, maybe 3 weeks, depending on how things are going. I'm not gonna tell you exactly, but I think like a couple of weeks ago, I did a video where I talked about mental health. Grace and I said, like, I'm pretty sure I did a video where, yeah, I mentioned mental health. And I said that Matt and I were going to do whatever it takes to help Grace with hers before it gets out of hand. And we were having trouble for a bit trying to figure out what to do, who to go to, and stuff like that, because we're out here on our own. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, I do pray. I do believe in the power of prayer. And I do know not all prayers get answered right away, but my prayers got answered right away. It's just, everything hit us all at once, and then just as fast, the help that we needed came at us at once. So, yeah. I'm not embarrassed to say this. We are getting therapy. Grace is getting therapy, and if Matt and I want it as well, we can also get it. Because, like, you know, when you're trying to help your kids with stuff, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I told Matt yesterday, because he's like, I know you're taking on the brunt. Like, you're the one that's taking care of all the appointments, and you're the one that's taking, like, Matt seems to think I'm better at handling certain situations. I just feel like, even though I am sometimes, because I do have ADHD brain and stuff like that, I don't know. I feel like when somebody else is going through something, I'm a lot faster at problem solving, helping them and stuff. But when it comes to myself, it's like, I'm not. So, I told Matt, like, with Grace, we're not effing around. She's fine, by the way. If you watch past videos, she's been bullied since kindergarten. Can't keep friends and stuff. So, she's in therapy. She's in therapy, so that's already started. That's fantastic. We were able to finally get a family doctor for her. That was fantastic. That people are out here, have been living here for years, haven't gotten a family doctor. It's hard to get a family doctor because our healthcare has gone to shit. Like, seriously. And we had to have a family doctor to get Grace. Something else that we wanted done was psychiatric evaluation. She's not crazy, but just based on talking to the school and some observations, we do think she's on the spectrum. And ADHD, she does have anxiety. Her anxiety is evident to anybody who meets her. But we had to have a family doctor in order to get the next step outside of, so therapy, she didn't need a family doctor. But to get psychiatric evaluation done, you need to have a family doctor. So it's just like, thank the Lord. And like, I'll say this, whether you're a child, an adult, whatever, seek help. There's phone numbers and everything. And I said in a past video before, if you don't know where to look, let me know where you live. I don't need your home address, but like, tell me like what country or state or whatever, and I can help you look up. Because that's what I had to do as well. To get Grace to help. So everything's, yeah, now we just waiting for a psychiatrist to reach out to us. Referral was put in, so we're just waiting for that. Because, yeah, I told Matt and was talking to the therapist, if she is on the spectrum, it would explain a lot of things we know for her. If she definitely does have ADHD, which I'm almost certain she does, if there's anything that can be done to help with those things, it would help her a lot socially. We feel like a huge thing for her is the social aspects. She is homeschooled and she's staying homeschooled. She has a plan. So that brings peace to the mind when you hear your child who's going through things, when they have goals and plans. Even adults, you want to hear that they have goals and plans for the future. And she does. So that gives us also hope So this is the eye look. I know you guys probably didn't want to hear that, but you know, sometimes I can't help but just say what is in my head. But if you are someone who does need help, I don't know. My email is in my description. Feel free to email me. I'm a listener. I've gotten better at listening and then providing feedback if feedback is wanted, or if you just want to vent. I wouldn't put other people's stuff on here either. I will talk about like my daughter. I won't get like what I just said is probably as far as I would go, because I want people to know too, like, you know, if you're going through the same thing, whether with your own child or sibling, yourself, family member, that you're not alone. A lot of people are going through things of all ages. Help is out there. Sometimes you do really have to advocate for yourself. Sometimes you have to advocate for others. We've been advocating for Grace for about a year, maybe a little bit more than a year. But now, like I said, thank the Lord, we got the help that she's getting, the help that she needs. I feel like now the blush doesn't match the eye look. I almost feel like this eye look needs no blush. Is that just me? Do I do something for my lips? Okay, we all know I'm not a fan of lipstick, but do I have a matte lipstick? Yesterday's Get Ready With Me, I did full face Maybelline except for one product because I didn't have a Maybelline product for that. But yesterday I used the Super Stay Vinyl ink from Maybelline in the shade Koi. I love the color. I'm not putting this on right now. I'm not buying anymore. I don't like it. It stayed sticky until it wore off. This was good for the first 4 hours and then downhill after that. Like I said, I do need to look it up though and see exactly what the claims are because I don't have the packaging for it. Let's see if I can. This could work. Just 1 second. That's too dark. I haven't worn this one in a while. Let's see. Does that the same color? No, this one's more. I think I'm going to use the Makeup Forever one. I do have other things I could use, but I could be here forever trying to. Let's go with Makeup Forever. And we will use a lip liner. I'm going to use the Lise Watier lip liner. Nope, I need to sharpen that. Alright. Let's use, I think this one. Neither one match, but I don't like the color of this one. Ooh, maybe it's that one I don't like. That one's kind of dark. I only have so many. I'll just do this Rimmel one. Oh, why is that mascara over there? So we're going to use the Rimmel Lasting Finish Lip Liner in the shade Pink Candy 120. I'm going to have to sharpen my lip pencils. And I do fill mine in. Might as well. It's a nice pink. Pink color. So yeah, that's Rimmel's Lasting Finish lip liner in 120 Pink Candy. And then we have the Makeup Forever. This came out not this past VIB, but like this past one for this winter or fall, but the one before. Came in a set of 2. I don't have the other one, I don't think, anymore. No, I decluttered it because the color was just not for me. So this is in the shade, I know it's a Rouge Artist lipstick. I gotta clean these suckers. Rouge Artist 164 Sassy Rhubarb. So this is Sassy Rhubarb. It's a beautiful color. Not something I wear a lot, but I don't remember the name of the other color that I had. I didn't like it. The only things I've ever tried from Makeup Forever is the lipsticks. You can friggin' like stab somebody with that. Don't do that. I gotta fix this in a second. But yeah, Sassy Rhubarb. It's a very pretty color. The other one, I know I definitely showed it in the past video. And that's the lips. I feel like this would be better with a matte lip, honestly. And a black t-shirt. But this is today's look. I will not reapply this lip. Do people really reapply the same lip? Lipsticks, generally I don't. I'll put a lipstick on and then call it a day. Once the lipstick wears off, I usually grab a lip balm or a lip gloss, whichever is closest. This is a really pretty lip color. Anyways, what do you guys think of this eye look? It doesn't really look green to me. Ooh, I've had you guys here for almost an hour and a half. The skin is definitely still glowy, even the forehead. No, I'm not going to use face powder. Is that scratch turning into a pimple? Possibly, but I don't know. I do like the eye look. I feel like my brows could use a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like, did I wipe it off? Let's grab that brow pencil again. Pretty sure I did my brows, right? I feel like this one's got nothing going on. Unless I wiped it off and didn't realize. Better. Yep, better. Not the best, but better. I would love to have nice, thick, beautiful eyebrows. and an upper lip. Like, now, you know what? I got what I got. That's what I was born with, so. All right. I know most people are like, hey man, I wish I could get a better nose. For me, no. It's like, I wish I had an upper lip, but how this is how it's staying. Unless I lose weight or gain weight. Because things do change a little bit. But this is today's look, folks. I like it. I know that the blush is not, to me, the blush doesn't go good with this eye look. I'm covered in gold sparkles, but it's okay. Do you have the ColorPop Twilight palette? If you do you like it? What color combo have you done from this palette so far? Again, this will go into my collection, and this will, you know, this won't be the only time you see me use this. I feel like I should do what my sister Leah mentioned in a couple of videos ago, where I should just use a different palette every single day, or at least every video that I do. But if I do that, I have to get out a notebook and write them down. Or maybe I should take inventory of all my eyeshadow palettes, like a spreadsheet, and mark it every time I use a palette. And then obviously, like, once in a while or whatever, I could have you guys like vote on a palette or something that you want me to use. But this is today's look. Thank you guys for sticking around this long and watching. I do appreciate everybody who does watch. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed. Even those of you who don't subscribe but are still watching, thank you. It's I like seeing people come around. Not that I can physically see you, but you know. Yeah. Here's a question. Have any of you guys tried those? Holy crap, this is heavy. Costco has these dill pickle. I don't remember the brand or the name. But the dill pickle peanuts, the kettle peanuts that everybody went crazy for, those dill pickle ones. Has anybody else bought those and are having a hard time eating them? We bought them in like December. They're still good. But man, these are taking forever to eat. Grace took it in her room. And then I was like, hey man, give me back my nuts. And now it's just sitting on my desk. Because I'm like thinking if it's visible, people will come by and just take some. They're very strong. If I can remember the brand and the name, I'll leave it in the comments. I might just have to do a quick search up, but never again. We like peanuts in this. We're a nut family, okay? We're all nutty for nuts. Those are just too damn strong. Matt even took like the rest of the bag to work, and the guys tried them, and then they're like, no. They're very strong. Anyways, until next time, you'll see me tomorrow morning for a Get Ready with me with whatever palette you guys choose or vote on. Community tab. Check it out. Vote for the palette you would like to see me do a Get Ready with me tomorrow morning, which is Wednesday, May 22nd. Yeah, May 22nd. So remember, whatever you guys vote on, whatever has the most votes, that's the eye look I will be doing for tomorrow. Got a funny feeling I should just wear black tomorrow. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please consider hitting that like button and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more future content. And again, if you are someone or you know someone who does need help with anything, like getting mental health support to that, feel free to privately email me. My email is in the description, and I could see what I can do on my end to help you look up things. If not, if you just want someone to chat to, I'm here. And I would not put your personal things out on, you know, the World Wide Web for others to know about. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.